Good morning, everybody. How are we doing today? It is Wednesday today. Anything can happen day. Wednesday. Work it Wednesday. So, what's going on with the moon and the planets today? We have the Aries energy. That's the sun. So, still feeling motivated, still feeling uplifted, still feeling a little bit like I want a bit of fun now. The moon has moved into Leo, so two fire signs that are influencing. So it's can be a little bit, you might feel a bit more free-spirited, and you might find that you're able to communicate a bit easier and cooperate things a little bit easier today. The moon is square to Uranus, which can lead to feelings of being stubborn and maybe sticking to tried and tested methods, which is so weird because I'm in the middle of trying to change something, but I'm like, oh, what do I change? Do I keep it as it is? And it's opposition to Saturn, so you may be feeling blocked in certain areas. So it's kind of like you've got that motivation area, you want to do things, but at the same time you're feeling a bit blocked, and you're feeling like one step forward, one step back. So, you know, progress, delays could be coming in, being blocked there to do with the Saturn influence there. Might be a bit frustrating if you've got that Aries energy of wanting to get moving, wanting to get going with things there. I've got so much noise going on, apart from the cat running around. I've also got the builders, we're having the whole roof done. So the whole house is literally from back to front covered in scaffolding, which makes the place really dark. And they're in the roof at the moment, so it's quite noisy. So yeah, don't be surprised if you've got lots of ideas, if you've got lots of energy, but you get stuck with what to do with that. Blame it on the energies there. It will pass, it's not going to last. So maybe use the time to just reevaluate things and look at where the blocks are in your life and what it is you can do about that at the moment there. Change your mindset, change your way of thinking, rather than thinking, oh, I can't do this and going back to bed. Just think, okay, so why can't I do this? What needs to change? Maybe it's your way of thinking, maybe it's the situation. I often think that a block in the road is saying to you that something isn't quite right, something isn't in alignment. So it's asking you to like go back and tweak a few things, and then once everything is ready, once everything is in place, it then starts to flow. So use this time of feeling stuck to just kind of go within a bit more. Amanda says, one finger, I've been feeling stuck. Yeah, makes sense there. Morning, Sophie. Good morning, Rose. Thank you for sharing. Morning, Lynn. How are you? Good morning, Pat. How are you? Good morning, Sue. Good morning, everybody that's joining today. So yeah, while it is like you've got all this energy, last night I do get into funny moments. It was like nearly midnight, and I suddenly started to look around the front room thinking, I want to change some stuff. So I started shifting things and moving things. I've now got this empty cupboard that's in the hallway, and I was like, oh my God, everyone's going to get up before me. Kids are going to get up before me, and they're going to come downstairs and they'll just be faced with this empty cupboard thinking, what the fuck has mother done again? But I was stuck. I was like, I want to do all this, but nothing seemed to really flow. And I've come down this morning and I've seen piles of things that I've got to move around. So I've got all this energy to do stuff, and then there's like, oh, it's not the right space. It's not in alignment. So I need to have a little rethink today with how I'm going to juggle things there, and going forward with some things I want to be doing. I've got to rejiggle there. So use the block as an opportunity to get it right there. Okay, so I'm shuffling Brian's cards first. So let's have a look at what Brian's got to say to us. Don't forget, if you want your own card, please do share. Let me know that you've shared, and then I can have a look at who I'm drawn to today. If you missed that little bit of moon information at the beginning, do watch it on replay. #replay. Okay, let's see what Brian's got to say for us all today. Grab it while you can. Good news is coming when you least expect it. Take everything you are being offered. I always say to people that I am mentoring, people that I'm helping to grow their businesses or do whatever there, I always say yes to everything. Literally say yes to the opening of an envelope. When I first started out, it is exhausting and it is tiring, but it works. I literally said yes to everything. I was here, there and everywhere, you know, probably annoyingly for a lot of people, especially if they didn't like me, really annoying, was literally at every event, I just said yes to everything. And some people say, oh, I'm not going to go out and do 2 readings for 20 quid or whatever it is. I'd rather just stay inside. And I used to be like, well, actually 20 quid is better than no quid. And I just went out and I worked, you know, days and nights. I worked Sundays, I worked Sunday nights. And I just used the experience. And then gradually, as the business built and I was able to be a bit more secure, I could then start saying, actually, I'm not going to work that Sunday. I could start to pick and choose the fairs that I wanted to work at. Instead of just going for anyone and chancing, I could start picking and choose. And now I'm in a position where I can, you know, work part-time on a full-time wage there. So taking opportunities when they first come in, not knocking things there is great. Now, this doesn't have to just be in business. This could be in your personal life. I see a lot of people, particularly at the moment, with readings where people have been stuck in, can't get out, and they want to meet their soulmate, they want to meet the love of their life, but we can't get out. So I'm saying to them, you need to take these opportunities, not just sit at home and expect Mr. Loverman to knock on the door or Mrs. Lover Woman, but actually start telling people, I'm interested, I'm ready to go out there now. Start either joining, if you're into the dating sites, joining the sites, doing a vision board, creating a fabulous area in your relationship area or whatever area it is that you want to improve there, but actually start taking the energy, start taking that step forward to do something about what it is that you want to do there. You know, some people say, well, I'm not happy in my job, I want a new job, but are you actually looking? No, I just expect it to come into my lap. Wow, probably not going to happen there. Got to meet the energy halfway. So take every opportunity in anything here, whatever it is, to manifest and to bring about your dreams and your realities. There, think about what you really want to do and then start putting the action in. It's a little bit similar to like with mediumship, you know, when we connect to spirit and we expect them to give us all the information, we're just sat there, okay, come on then, I'm ready, give it to me, I'm ready. We haven't actually met them halfway. So you've got to work as well. You've got to be open to working with spirit. You've got to be putting yourself forward and literally ready to take that stage or to take that step. You've got to, it's a meeting of halfway and everything there to do with whatever it is you want to bring into your life. So saying yes to opportunities and being open to actually activate some of those is going to be really important if you want to be happy, successful, whatever it is that you're trying to raise that vibration about there. Now, something else just came to mind, and it's come in and it's gone out quick again, and I can't think what it was now. Can't think what it was, but we'll see. We'll see there. So a couple of newbies there. Rinky, oh, thank you. Morning, Kim. Do share the post, Rinky. I'll do it a few times a week. I don't do it every single day now because I alternate between here and Instagram. So Instagram will be tomorrow. If you want a reading, then please do share the post. Let me know you shared. I don't always pick every single person. I'm just drawn to certain people. Morning, Sharon. Managed to catch me today. That's good. So there you go. That's Brian's little message and my inspiration message about getting whatever it is that you want there. Meeting everything halfway and saying yes to opportunities. Even if you think, oh, I can't be asked to go out. I can't be asked to do this. Then, you know, you're going to put that out to the universe. So put the effort in. You know those nights when you're like, oh, I don't want to go out tonight. And then you end up having the most fabulous night with your mates. This is what you're creating. You want to start creating some magic in your life. You've got to start doing something about it. You know, people say, oh, you know, I've got this aches and pain and I've got this. They're very quick to Google all the symptoms. Oh my God, I've got that, I've got that. How quick are they to actually Google, how can I help myself with those symptoms? That seems to fall by the wayside, doesn't it? They're like, oh, I've got all these aches and pains. Yeah, oh my God, I've got this, I'm diagnosing myself. I've got this and this and this. But really important to then Google how you can help yourself, because you can help yourself massively. You know, you don't have to accept that you've got that illness or you've got this going on. You can actually do something about it if you really want to. So take action and take opportunities when they come up. That's what I was going to say. Nothing to do with that, but an opportunity. So I was given the amazing opportunity to present a tarot course for Mavis Patilla earlier on in the year. And for her students, not for her, obviously, she knows it all, for her students there. And obviously I said yes. The first one sold out. So we put on a second one, which this morning I got an email to say it's sold out again. So super excited that it's sold out. And then we are now putting on the next step to tarot. So if you understand the tarot already and you want to just take it a bit further, and that one is over half full already. And then the advanced, the reverse cards come in. We're going to start doing that later on, I think May time there. So I literally said yes to those opportunities, and I'm not kidding you, it's opened up massively. And it really does, it's changed things a lot there, changed all my working hours for the better. So, you know, you'll be surprised if you say yes to opportunities there, how marvellous it takes you. Kim says, I love Brian's card. I do like Brian's cards. I just grabbed them today. So let's have a little look at your tarot message. We know what's going on with the moon now. We've got that Aries energy. We've got that moon in Leo, so double fire. But with the Saturn influence opposing there, then that's where the blocks come in. Listen back on replay if you missed that. Okay, let's have a little look at what these cards are doing. If you do want to book a reading with me, face-to-face readings are now available after the 20th of April at the Mystic Coffee Lounge. Other than that, it's still all online, FaceTime or Zoom or WhatsApp, phone, whatever you want to do. So just DM me for a tarot reading there or leave a comment. So this is the tarot card. It's the Angel Tarot card I'm using today. Not used these for a while. Good morning, Jem. This card is the Moon, Archangel Haniel. Important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, releasing fears that hold you back. So what this card says, that there is a little bit of and ahhing going on. There's a bit of an illusion going on. There's things that are hidden going on at the moment. So all is not as it seems. And that's what I feel with these blocks that we're getting at the moment, that there is something bigger and better shifting. So these blocks are kind of like, whoa, you've got the idea, but you're running too fast. You're taking that Aries and Leo energy and you're going too fast. Wait for us to catch up. Wait for the universe to catch up and realign things. So what this card, morning Alan, what this card is saying to you is there is a bigger picture going on. It is very much asking you to trust your intuition, follow what feels right for you. All is not as it seems. Morning Ali, morning Stacey, Manda. I'm guessing your internet dropping in and out because you keep joining, but that's okay. So yeah, there is something bubbling around the energy that isn't quite as it seems. Now, I don't want you to get paranoid about anything because it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad thing. It just means something isn't quite as it seems. So it could even be a good thing. You might be thinking, oh, I'm not going to do that. It's not going to work. And actually it turns out to be the most fabulous idea ever. But at the moment, it's indicating that there's a little bit of maybe fantasy world, maybe illusions, delusions going on. And you may have to just trust your instincts for a little bit longer until things settle down there, okay? The moon is also very psychic, so trust in your psychic ability. Look for those little signs. We all love the little signs, the coins in random places, the feathers, the random bird or, you know, image that might pop up on Facebook that like, oh, that's a sign, that's a sign. You know, you just feel it within you, don't you? You're just like, I know that, I get that. There, and not everybody gets the same messages as you, but you get it, and that's the most important thing, that you understand it. So have a little, be open-minded to all the opportunities and little signs that come in around you today there. If you are, sometimes that card can come up when there's a little bit of deceit going on. So if you're thinking, oh, not too sure I trust that person, then possibly you are right there. But don't be too paranoid. Don't let it bother you there. Paranoia is not a positive trait, is it? But sometimes our vibes are just picking something up. Okay, I'm going to stick with the Angel Tarot cards. I'm going to stick with them. And wrong finger. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at who has done me some shares today. Okay. Leah Kassane. Oh, cards just jumped out, Leah. Let's go for you. This is your morning message. It is Archangel Sandalphon, and it's all about tradition. It's all about following rules and regulations. It's the Hierophant in the traditional tarot deck. In this deck, it's called Unity. And it's about conforming to things. Now, not everybody likes conforming, do they? It's connected very much around Taurus. It's about following rules and regulations and doing as you're told. but are trying to build something together in a conforming way. So groups and organisations, Leah, are going to be really important for you. Signing up for things with like-minded people or being part of something is going to be important. This card isn't the card when you want to make big changes. This says don't rock the boat at the moment. Try and keep everything as calm and as whatever normal is. If things have been really chaotic for you, if everything's been up in the air, this card brings welcome calmness to you. It says now everything is just going to be. So it's saying things are going right for you, just stay as you are, just trust and stay as you are. But you might look at joining groups or organisations, particularly with a spiritual involvement here. Let's read what it says. Traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organisations, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. Okay, Leah. So I hope that makes sense to you there. Okay, just let us know. And I was drawn to somebody else today there. Let's have a little look who I was drawn to. Who told me they shared. It was Sophie Moggy Morgan. Sophie Moggy Morgan. This is your card today. It is the Knight of Air. Now you might have a strong influence around an air sign, so a Gemini, a Libra or an Aquarius. They could come into your life today and make an impact, or you may have somebody of that influence already around you. The Knight of Air tells you just to slow down a tad. It says like you're full of ideas, you're raring to go with things, but make sure that you dot the I's, cross the T's, make sure that you're fully prepared for whatever it is that this next journey is going to take you. A smart idea is now ready to move forward, but don't go rushing full steam ahead. Just take things a little bit slow and steady there. What it's also saying there, Sophie, is that don't be so hell-bent on getting your own way that you're not flexible. So make sure you stay flexible and make sure you kind of use your head, use your logic rather than using your emotion here. Air signs are logical, they're smart, intelligent, and they use their mind rather than their emotions. So let's read what it says there. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options for creative solutions there. But equally, you could have a person who's intelligent, who's smart, who's idealistic, who's quite charming, coming in and trying to sweep you off your feet or help and support you there. So there we go. That is your Wednesday's messages. Thank you for watching. Do listen back on replay if you've missed the moon messages for today and the words of inspiration inspired from the Brian's deck there. If you'd like to book a reading, like I said, just DM me or leave a comment. If you want to join any of the tarot courses, I've got my UK starting this Saturday. Because of the USA commitments, it's my last UK tarot course that I'm planning. Not to say I'll never do it, but it's certainly the last one that I'm planning at the moment. So if you want to hop on board, it starts this Saturday. It's 10 weeks. It's £185, which can be done in instalments. In that, you go through every single card. We do card spreads, we bring in a bit of astrology with it. You'll get a workbook downloaded so you can actually write in every single page for the cards. You'll also get a booklet which contains every single meaning of the card, plus some tarot tips of mine, plus some tarot spreads for you. So if you're interested in that course, then do let me know if you're in the UK, because it's at 10 o'clock starts this Saturday for 10 weeks, 10 till half 11 I believe there. And if you're in the USA or you want to join the other one that I'm doing with Mavis, then message me for that and I can send you over to Nita for the details there. And I believe we've got one starting on, the beginners one I believe starts on a Tuesday in a few weeks in the UK evening time, so USA morning. And the next step to take the tarot into the astrology and the next part of it starts in about 4 weeks time on a Wednesday evening UK time, 6 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in US time. Just drop me a message if you want to know any of those. If you want to have a little chin wag with me, you want to have a chat, you want to see where your life is going, you want to get back on track of things, just message me and we can arrange a consultation. Have a fabulous Wednesday, whatever your plans are. Hope all those messages make sense to you. Take care, everyone. See you later. Bye.